Welcome back to another Rose City Reptiles video. She told me I can hold the camera, but I can't zoom in on her face, so I won't do that again. I actually didn't do that on purpose. It just happened. So today's my day to make some videos, and I kind of dropped the ball. It's almost 11 at night. Had a very busy day doing reptile stuff. I just wasn't filming. We set up 5 new enclosures in the room. I'll show you guys all of that later. But I thought, hey, you know what, let's just wing it. Let's called my wife over, said, Audrey, let's make a video, and I'm just gonna ask you some questions. You know, I don't even know what I'm asking yet. Nothing's written down. She doesn't know what I'm asking because I don't know what I'm asking. But yeah, so I thought this could be kind of fun. Maybe you guys enjoy it, I don't know. But
it's a video. First
question, yeah, it's a video. You know, we just gotta get content out there. No, not really. But, you know, maybe it'll help you guys get to know us a little better and be entertaining. So, first question. Okay, what's a funny story?
Oh gosh.
What is a funny story that has to do something with my reptiles that's happened like in our marriage?
Funny story that's happened with our reptiles. With your reptiles.
Mm-hmm.
And our reptiles. I don't know. I didn't know I was going to tell stories.
I mean, that's entertaining.
Yeah.
Stories are fun.
Okay, so when we first got married, we lived in a 750 square foot apartment.
Ballin'.
1 bedroom.
Yep.
And you had leopard geckos.
I did.
In the room.
In our 1 bedroom.
In our 1 bedroom.
Don't let space stop you guys.
And you were breeding Dubia roaches.
I sure it was, yeah.
Also in our bedroom.
In our bedroom, yep.
In our bedroom, in the corner.
Yep.
And they sounded like rain when I would go to sleep at night because they were running around.
It was romantic, very romantic.
And then one time, the cage, like one of the pieces came down on the screen on top.
Mm-hmm.
And I was laying in bed, and then I looked up, and there was a Dubia roach on me, and I just screamed for you to come and get it off.
Nope.
And you were too freaked out to get it off of me.
Okay, before I get made fun of or roasted, let me just come clean. I don't mind roaches. You handle them all the time. You handle the cages all the time. All the time. So I don't mind roaches, like in a bin. I'll reach in, grab them, do whatever. You know, it doesn't bother me at all. But when one gets loose, it's a different story, and I don't like them. I don't like them. I've paired roaches with terrible memories as a child, and when they're loose and they're flying around, So yeah, we had roaches. It wasn't flying, but it had wings, and it was out. So
it was on me.
We did. When we got married, I did have a very large Dubia roach colony, thousands and thousands and thousands of roaches. And if you made like a loud noise, they would all run at once, and it was like shh, and it sounded like rain.
It was peaceful.
So it was very peaceful and romantic for us. So all right, that's pretty funny. That's
semi-reptile related. That's more.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. Okay. No, that fits. That works.
They were in there because of the leopard geckos.
There's no rules.
Okay.
So, okay. That's a pretty funny story.
That's the first one.
Another question. Let me think. What is your favorite animal?
Just animal?
Any animal.
Just animal? Cats.
Cat. Oh, okay. Cats. So,
Tell them about the situation that we're having now with the cat.
Oh.
I have a cat.
She has a cat.
Named Ollie.
I'm not a huge fan of cats. It's not like I hate cats, but I'm just not a huge fan. But like, I can't tell her she can't have a cat, obviously, because she lets, you know, I have plenty of pets. So, the reptile room, the cat is obsessed with going in there and just staring at the enclosures. But as you guys know, if you have a cat, they love like warm places and they want to bask like a reptile. And most recently I found the cat in with the redfoot tortoises laying down under their light basking, which is, I don't want the cat in there. I left the door open for a second, walked away, came back, and there she is just laying down. Another time recently, I just got a shipment of crickets in. It was
how many?
I think it was 6,000 crickets or 8,000.
Yeah.
It was thousands of crickets.
It's a lot.
And I left the door open to the office. The cat went in there.
Right.
Ripped through the screen on top of the tub. And I didn't notice for hours. I then noticed later because I was at my computer, which is right there, and there was crickets crawling up the wall. This is like this is pretty far away from where the reptiles are, and I went and checked on the tub and it was flipped over on its side, screen ripped open, and only a few crickets in the tub. So thousands of crickets got loose in our home thanks to the cat. Cats are great.
He did eat quite a few of them.
Yes, the cat does eat crickets. Like, I think probably 20% of his diet is insects. So, cat seems healthy. You know, I don't know. Is that a thing? Is that good for cats? Hopefully so, because
he likes it. He likes to hunt.
He hunts them, he catches them, and he eats them. He is our cricket keeper. So. That was a lot of money in crickets down the drain.
There's no more crickets. They're not like crickets everywhere or anything.
No, they're eaten. He eats them. Like, he ate thousands of crickets over like a few days. So, yep.
What's that?
Okay, what's your favorite reptile?
Leopard geckos.
Leopard gecko. I knew she was gonna say that.
They're cute and they're soft and they look like they're smiling. Like that.
She does. That's why we got some leopard geckos, and kind of that's like a sweet little project for us, because that is our first breeding project as a married couple.
In the 750 square apartment.
In our little 1-bedroom apartment, we had leopard geckos lining the entire wall of our bedroom. And I actually built those racks in our bedroom, like actually cutting all the wood, routing, you know, the little divot in the wood for the heat tape, all of that in our apartment on the carpet. There was like sawdust everywhere.
And then we would like put like stuff over them, like if the management had to come in the apartment or something, we would like put
hang
like
blankets over
and,
all of
stuff
them.
over it, hoping they wouldn't notice.
They never said anything.
Didn't seem to be a problem.
I don't know how. And one time a leopard gecko got out. Remember where we found it?
Yes, behind the dryer.
Yep. Remember what leopard gecko it was? I don't
Dora.
remember.
Was it? No.
No.
Wasn't Dora.
But that would make sense.
Dora the Explorer.
Yeah, we had one leopard gecko get out and we found it behind the dryer, just getting warm. So
bikini.
If you ever lose a reptile, look under your fridge, because it's warm underneath your fridge, and under your dryer. It's good tips. You may find them there, seeking out the warmth. Okay, since we're telling stories, I just remembered a funny story.
What?
About how Houdini got her name. Do you know? Yeah. So Houdini, you guys know Houdini, Payload Houdini, gave us a nice clutch of Chicoans this year. But once upon a time, we lost Houdini. Before she was ever named Houdini, she had no name before this. I built some enclosures. They seemed really safe. I had Tegus in them for a while. None ever got out. Put Houdini in it, and she escaped.
Is this the time with them?
No.
In the yard?
Houdini escaped. She was gone for
Oh.
a while.
Yeah.
I don't remember how long. It was like 2 weeks. I searched and searched the neighborhood for her, could not find her. Then eventually, one day, a neighbor, our next door neighbor, came and knocked on our door, and she said that she saw a big lizard that looked like an alligator running through someone's yard. So that yard that she was talking about was an abandoned house that's catty corner to us. And I went over there and I saw her, and she ran, and this house is abandoned. The grass is like up to my waist. There's piles of bricks. I mean, it's like Tegu Haven. You would never find them. But I found a burrow that she dug that went underneath their house. So I called my brother, and we waited out there for a long time trying to catch her. We had nets, and it just wasn't happening. She would come out the hole as soon as she would see us, dart back under. But Houdini, you guys don't know this, but one of her favorite meals, favorite little snacks, are Tegu paws. And so I got a fishing pole, and I tied a Tegu paw to the end of the line. And I never thought this would work, but it did. I casted right at the entrance of her burrow. She bit that Tegu paw in like 10 minutes, and I actually reeled her in. Like, no hook. It was just a line tied to a Tegu paw, and she wouldn't let it go. I reeled her in close enough for me to put a net on her and catch her, and that's how she got the name Houdini. But kind of funny story. I missed work that day because I was fishing for Houdini. I had literally called my boss and told him I couldn't make it in because I don't know, I lied to him, of course. I told him I was sick or something. Yeah.
What also made the story better is the neighbor that came and told us already didn't like us.
No.
They don't like us very much.
No. We have good relationship with our neighbors except for one. It's their fault, so. Who needs them? No, I've tried to be nice, right? Have we tried? We haven't not.
We've been fine.
Yeah. We haven't tried. Yeah, we have one neighbor, you know. Everyone has one neighbor, right? So. Okay, so back to the questions.
Give me an easy question.
An easy question?
Yeah.
Like what?
I don't know. It doesn't have to be easy. It just don't make me
Okay,
think
what
of
are
a story.
what are some things
Oh,
that
gosh.
make your life different because you're married to someone who has a lot of reptiles? What? Is that a good question?
It's not a good question.
I think it's a good, interesting question. How is your life affected by being married to someone who has a passion for animals?
We have less money.
Yeah, we have, okay. That's fair. We have less money. What else?
Less yard space.
We have no yard. Okay, these don't they don't sound too positive yet. She's saving the positive answers for the end. So
People want, when people come over, everybody has to have a tour.
That's a good thing. Yeah, people do treat us like a zoo, so which I don't mind. I enjoy.
The hard part comes
giving
when
people a tour.
when I'm left to give the tour.
If I'm not home.
I don't give the tour very well.
So if I'm not home and people still want the tour,
It's a little
Audrey
stressful.
disappoints.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can talk about the leopard geckos, but they don't seem.
You can. If you're like, these are leopard geckos. They're soft and they smile. Okay.
I know their names. And
I guess y'all know who cares for the leopard geckos. Yep. Okay.
What else?
What else? How else is your life affected by my addiction? Maybe that should be the title of the video.
there's Oh gosh.
How my wife is affected by my addiction.
By your addiction.
I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna call this video.
Less money, less space. Tours. It's an interesting conversation piece. People like bring that up. Like, I'll be with a group of friends and they'll be like, "Oh my gosh, Audrey, tell them about all your reptiles," and like.
So people think it's cool. You get social points because of me.
People think it's weird.
Weird's not always bad.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm cool.
Trying to think what else. I don't know. I think it's just always been like this though. Like since we've been married, there's always been reptiles. So it's hard to picture there not being a lot of reptiles. So I don't really know what it would be like.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what that's like to live with a person that doesn't have 20 zillion reptiles in their home.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe you'll find out one day. No, I'm just kidding. It's true. Yeah. We've always had reptiles. Another question.
Mm-hmm.
How many different Tegu morphs are there? Think about it. I've talked about this so many times. Do you guys know? How many Tegu morphs are there?
What's the difference like a morph and like something else?
What's something else?
I don't know, like what could I be thinking of that's wrong?
A lot. I see a lot of people get this wrong. That's why I'm asking this.
5.
What are they?
You didn't say that. You didn't say it.
What are you just guessing a number?
Maybe.
How many different Tegu morphs are there?
I don't know. What's a morph?
It's a good question.
Like there's like albinos.
Mm-hmm. Okay. There's one. Albinos.
Is Chicoan a morph or is that just like a thing?
That's a locale.
Okay.
Okay. So albino is one morph.
Red? No. Red's not a morph. Blue Tegus? White?
Albino's a morph.
Okay.
There's one more.
There's 2?
There's 2.
There's just 2.
There's 2. I just gave her the answer.
Albino and colored ones.
No. No. I guess.
Lack of color and color.
If you
Red,
count
black.
Wild type as a morph, then there's 3.
Okay.
But no, albino and what is it? You know it.
Do I?
You know it.
I don't think I do.
World's first was produced by Laura Roberts. You guys are catching on. Produced by Laura Roberts. Mako was in the clutch of the first what?
I have no idea.
She doesn't know. Should I help her out?
Just give me like a hint. Just like a
Starts with an A.
Oh, anery. Anery.
She got it. So albino and anery.
That's it?
There may be snows that have been produced by Eric Z, but I think we're giving it a little bit more time before he announces that like for sure, but he thinks so. And a snow is just a double visual of albino and anery.
Okay.
So yeah, albino, anery. 2 morphs. That's it. Okay.
Okay.
One last, final, grand finale question.
Okay.
In your honest opinion,
Right.
owning reptiles as a family, like we do,
Right.
is it a good thing or a bad thing, and why?
That's a big question.
I said it's a grand finale. You can't have a finale
thought it
that's
was
yes
gonna
or
be
no.
Just like real easy, like.
Like what? What's your favorite color?
What's your favorite color? Tegu.
No, this is a grand. That would just be a question. This this is the grand finale.
Okay. Yes, I think it's good.
Okay.
Mostly for the kids. They like helping care for them. It helps teach them responsibility. They get to learn about creatures and like their habitats and where they're from and like different things like that. And yeah, it teaches them to be like responsible pet owners and how to care for things and like living creatures.
Okay. Cool.
That's good.
Good answer. Yeah. Okay.
All right.
That is the end of the video.
That's it.
We're gonna end it there. So, up to this point, Audrey is the least filmed family member for Rose City Reptiles. But after today,
Just shut up.
she just went up there.
It's a long video.
Yep, it was a long video. If you guys enjoyed it, let me know by liking the video. How many likes do we need to get to do a part 2?
I don't know. They gotta come up with some questions.
That's a good idea. Yeah. Okay, so here's what we'll do. If you guys like this style of video, I could do it with Liam and Michelle or just Audrey. I mean, I can do it, not just Audrey, but you know, like I could do it with the Audrey. And if you guys like it, then why don't y'all leave some comments? Oh, they should leave comments for both of us, like as a couple.
Okay.
So if you have couple comments, leave those, or just comments. Questions, or just questions for Audrey. That's fine too, or just me. And we should do like it can be reptile related or not, or both. Yeah. So that's kind of fun. I don't know if you guys like it. Let me know by leaving those comments. Okay. Yeah, you don't have to like it. Just like the video. Let's see how many dislikes we can get on this video. Okay. No, but seriously, leave some comments below and maybe we'll do a part 2. This could be like something we do every once in a while.
Every once in a while.
You know, when she's not busy.
I'm very busy.
She is. So, all right. Well, we're going to sign out.
All right.
Well, how do you want to say bye to the camera?
No, I want the camera to back away. Bye, camera.
Okay. I guess we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.